Hey babe, I have a quick question.
Hey babe, what's up?
So I was watching the Harzog's video the other day.
I love the Harzogs.
Yeah, and it was actually Mrs. Harzog, and she kind of wants to branch out on her own and do content on her own, and she was having a little bit of trouble. So I was wondering, what are some content ideas that you have for a wife who is also a mother and a business owner, but she wants to create content other than the couple content that she creates with her husband?
Oh, that's too easy. So a wife that wants to make content for herself?
For herself.
Oh man, well first of all, Mrs. Harzog, she too lit. She's a full-time entrepreneur. She has a full-time 9 to 5. A full-time 9 to 5. I guess that's full-time 9 to 5. She's a full-time mother. She's a full-time wife. She does all of these things. So I be wondering, this is me personally, if I was a fly on the wall, I'd be wondering, how does she balance all of these things? Maybe a content series called like, don't trip, just keep your balance, or keeping your balance, or something like that, because I'd be wondering how she be keeping her balance, right? Because I'd be having a hard time keeping my balance, and I'm not pregnant, right? But speaking of pregnancy, like, yo, have you seen like her photo shoots when she was pregnant? She's like one of the flyest pregnant women I've ever seen. So maybe a series of how you can dress yourself and stay confident even while being pregnant. You know, a lot of women, they don't feel like themselves when they're pregnant, but she finds a way to show up and look good. Anthony, all respect. She loves fitness, right? So maybe she don't want to do fitness content. Okay, maybe she could have a series called like Transparency, like, you know, just let's be transparent for a moment. She could talk about how, you know, how vulnerable it is to be a mother, to be a wife, to be an entrepreneur, to be all these things and still operate a 8-figure business, to still be able to show up and help hundreds of their students. Yo, they got students that make 10 million, 30 million. I think they had a student that reached $30 million. Yo, imagine making 8 figures for yourself and then helping other people make 8 figures. So, yo, maybe be transparent. Like, yo, like, do you ever get nervous? What makes you afraid? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you ever have like imposter syndrome? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are your fears? Like, just be transparent for a moment. You know, I don't know.
Is
like,
she a psychologist? Is that what your job is?
think she is a psychologist. So maybe, you know, maybe content that's good. You know, so maybe content based off of that, like the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and how it connects to motherhood, entrepreneurship.
And how it connects to all of those things, bring it full circle. She be feeding me all of these. You think it's me? It's really her? Nah. But yeah, but they gonna have to pay us both for this.